Indoril, and Dres. 3 of these great houses have territorial interests in Vardenfell. The other 2, Dres and Indoril, are not represented. The 3 great houses on Vardenfell identify themselves by their traditional colors: red for Redoran, yellow for Hlaalu, and brown for Telvanni. Thus, the members of House Hlaalu may be referred to collectively as Yellows. Alright. So what about House Dres? Oh, whoops. The Great House's tradition derived from an ancient Dunmer clans and tribes, and now function as political parties. Dunmer Great House membership is largely a matter of birth and marriage. The Imperial colonists may also become retainers of a Great House or adopted into a Great House. Imperials are educated and well-spoken natives of civilized cosmopolitan province of Cyrodiil. Imperials are known for their enlightened rule of law and government, and the discipline and training of their citizen armies. Though physically less imposing than the other races, they are shrewd diplomats and traders. Their legions have enabled them to subdue all other nations and races of Tamriel, and to have erected the monument to peace and prosperity that compromises the glorious empire. Alright, so let's hear about House Dres. This guy's just full of information. Of the 5 Dunmer houses, House Dres is one of the 2 without holdings in Vardenfell. Dre's district is south of Morrowind, bordering the swamps and marshes of Black Marsh. House Dres is an agrarian agricultural society, and its large saltris plantations rely completely on slave labor for their economic viability. Always firm temple supporters, House Dres is hostile to the imperial law and culture, and in particular opposed to any attempts to limit the institution of slavery. Excuse me. House Hlaalu. House Hlaalu has always been loyal to the Emperor and the Empire. Hlaalu welcomes imperial law and legions and a freedom of trade and religion. Hlaalu still respects the old Dunmer ways, the ancestors, the temple, and the noble houses, but times change, and the Empire changes with the times. House Hlaalu hopes to live in peace and harmony with the other races, and share in the growth and prosperity of the Empire. Alright, House Indoril. Alright, the city of Morrowind is located in Indoril district, and the Indoril are orthodox and conservative supporters of the Temple and Temple authority. House Indoril is openly hostile to imperial culture and religion, and preserves Dunmer traditions. So they're kind of like the fundamentalists, I guess, in this area. House Redoran. The Redoran prize the virtues of duty, gravity, and piety. Duty is to one's own and to one's family and clan. Gravity is the essential seriousness of life. Life is hard, and events must be judged, endured, and reflected upon with due care and earnestness. Piety is respect for the gods and the virtues they represent. A light, careless life is not worth living. Alright, Telvanni. Telvanni is one of the 3 Dunmer great houses. Telvanni wizard lords have traditionally isolated themselves, pursuing wisdom and mastery in solitude. But certain ambitious wizard lords and their retainers and clients have entered wholeheartedly into the competition to control and exploit Vardenfell's land and resources, building towers and bases all along the eastern coast. The Telvanni think that wisdom confers power, and power confers right. Alright. Let's see, what else do we have to talk about? You know a little secret. Daedra, you know what they are, right? Well, Daedric shrines are where Daedra cults worship Daedra. Bad people who summon bad Daedra. Stay away from them. Why? Because Daedra are nasty, and the folks that worship them are even nastier. Alright. Alright, so that guy had a lot of information. Let's see. Elone. Go ahead, you're interrupting. You're not interrupting anything. I'm Elone, scout. You need directions? Alright, so she pretty much... she gave me directions to Balmora. Alright, so she's just kind of giving us direction. Talk to her. Rafla the Braggart. Welcome to scenic Satanine, gateway to Morrowind. Are you looking for something particular, or do you just want a little advice? You're heading into the backcountry. Always carry a couple of health, fatigue, cure disease, and cure blight potions with you. Alright, thank you. Oh, he can train us. What can he train us in? Medium armor, long blade, and block. No, I'm good for right now. Could she train? Oh, she could train us too. Oh. Alright, she doesn't, must not like us enough to train us. Oh, this dude, he can't train us. This guy, he barely even wants to talk to us. I still don't like you. I bet nobody in Satanine likes you. Why don't you act right? Man, I just tried to admire you. Sorry, bro. This is... I have never unlocked this door. And I can never get in stuff. Maybe I'll come back later at a higher level. Right, you know, I'm just gonna leave that there. Alright, so it is the middle of the night. If I go up to the top of that lighthouse, I might be able to see where Fargoth's hiding place is. Let's go ahead and take a look. Get some of this fungus. So you can jump even when you don't, or well, you can jump. I don't know if you can sprint when you have no endurance. Yeah, it looks like you can. But if you get hit while you have no endurance, you're kind of screwed. You like drop. It depends on. But you can't attack. You can't. You get hit by hand-to-hand attacks. You think you get like knocked out or you get knocked down. Let's see. Alright, I'm in stealth, so I'm gonna steal this. I'm gonna steal that. And this book is worth a lot. Oh, cool. Okay, so it's just like the later games. You can get skills, so my unarmed went up because of that book. If there's anything here. I wish I could like have a hotkey for take all. You probably can. With an add-on or something of that sort. Alright, so if I kind of hang out up here, I'm guessing at some point, what time is it right now? It's 9 p.m. Fargoth is going to act a little funny. I think he's over there right now. I think he's going to start at some point. There he goes. He's gonna start acting goofy, like he's trying to find something. So yeah, like right now I only have 30 frames per second. It doesn't bother me too much. I'm not, you know, I'm not one of those people who goes crazy about FPS. But I can definitely tell with some of the animations down here that it's not very smooth. But there's a lot going on right now, especially, you know, all the water droplets, the nice water. Like I said, I don't have a very good computer. I mean, my computer does just fine for me, but I wouldn't call it a good, you know, a great gaming computer. Alright, so Fargoth went to his hiding spot, which is, there's a, I don't know how well you can see it, but there's a tree trunk right in this area here. Let me know if if the video is a little bit too dark. I did turn up the gamma a little bit. One of the options. Yeah, I turned up the gamma a little bit. I can turn it up a little bit. Actually, that looks a little bit nicer, actually. Okay, so I like that. Okay. I'm not a huge fan of super dark nighttime or anything like that. So we're gonna go down and get that stuff, and heard you can kind of jump and this will break your fall, but I'm kind of afraid that it's not going to, or that I'm gonna jump wrong and it's not gonna, just gonna end up with me being dead. So while we're going out, we can talk to this young lady right here, Favera Vedrano. Welcome to Citadine. Is there a specific place you're looking for? Not much here. Aurel's Trade House, Census Office. That's the Gold Coast 2 and the Lighthouse, and that's it. Silt Strider goes to Vivek, Balmora, Nisus, and Saran. The road goes north past Pelagiad and Balmora and east to Vivek and southeast to Ebonheart. Okay. Let's see, she's a commoner. You can tell us a little bit about the Dunmer. They're just dark elves. Rumors. I've heard that the local tax collector, Processus Vitellius, is missing. No surprise, really. He wasn't well liked around here. Alright, so maybe that's something I can check into. You're bit of green, Outlander. Might as well wear a sign new in town. Lose a few drakes, gain a friend. Folks will loosen up if you spend some of the Emperor's gold around. Alright, little secret. Alright, so you have the right to defend yourself. Sorry if I keep, if you're trying to read, I have this bad habit of using the mouse to track my reading. Don't know why. I'm a school teacher, so maybe it's just because I'm spending so much time telling kids to track their reading with their fingers or with a pencil that I end up doing it myself. Let's see, what is she? She's a commoner, does whatever she needs doing. Alright. 40 out of 100. She's kind of a little bit wary of me.
Speak, traveler.
Alright. So athletics and acrobatics are going to go up, and we'll get, our character will eventually get faster. There goes our acrobatics up to 8. So here's Fargoth's hiding place. We can get his ring, a journeyman's lockpick, and some gold. So let's take all of that. So, yeah, Fargoth didn't pay up to Hariskar. And we're going to reap the rewards. Now, I don't know if I even have to give him anything. Or if I have to give that back. I could probably just keep everything. I don't know. I don't necessarily need. I mean, the gold would be nice. 300 extra gold. Let's see what happens here. I think the sound effects are a little bit high. So let's change that. Right.
You're on your honor. Don't press your luck.
Alright, you found the hiding place? That's the place? That's great. Tell you what, I'll give you 100 gold and you can keep everything else. Alright, so we got 100 gold. Good thing you found that for me, friend. I'll make that little fetcher pay for lying to me. Although, I've got to be honest, it is kind of fun messing with the little guy. I like to take something from his place and stick it in that old barrel in the Census and Excise courtyard. It gives the new arrivals something to look forward to. Oh, so it's him that's doing it. Okay. And he likes us a lot now, 80 out of 100 disposition. This guy is not our friend. Does not like us. I wonder where that locked door goes. It must be like a little tiny hut underneath.
The sun and moons transform day to
I might as well take that now. Alright, so it is 11 p.m. Let's rest for 8 hours. You know what? I need to find a bed. I don't know if there is a bed. I don't know if there's an inn anywhere that I can go to. Well, let's talk to some people around town.
What's this about?
Okay, who's this guy?
Let's hear.
Well, he has a little advice for us. Take the Silt Strider to Vivek or Balmora, fast and cheap, no trouble with wild animals, and smugglers and bandits and outlaws. Go see Devarme, Helleran over at the Strider Port. Tell her Odinus Nucius sent you. That's me. Oh, so we'll probably